Hi.
Whitney, we missed you last week.
Yeah, I missed you guys too.
I like your sweatshirt.
It's got a
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. And then I matched the earrings.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I see you've got a beautiful whale tail on.
Yep. One of my favorites.
Is that a local piece?
Somebody in I think she's in Duncan. But I see her all over the island, but I think she's originally from Duncan.
Cool.
She makes all sorts of neat stuff.
And then has it got carvings on it or is it cast like just the shape of a whale tail?
No, it's all got filigree on the tail. Oh, you probably can't see it, but
Yeah, just barely. Has everybody kind of got your things started already for today?
Yeah.
no,
No?
I waited.
Well, if you do borders on your page, now's a good time to do your borders. Perfect. Okay, we didn't want to get started without you. So as we all know, we're doing gradients this week. Here are some examples of different ways you could take an approach to that.
Cool.
This one is based loosely off something I saw on someone else's Instagram. It's still pretty different, but she definitely had squares and a gradient, so I want to give her a little credit. Or you could do something. So you could do something like this, like I did with stamps. And yeah, that's really all the parameters I've got. Colors, materials, that's all up to you guys. What's everybody picking for materials this week?
I'm
I
using
I broke into watercolors
me
and
too.
the watercolor pencil crayons.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's what those are. I thought those were just regulars.
No, it's really fun. I'm just playing with them, kind
Ooh.
of
Yep.
trying to
Okay, I gotta go get more stuff.
yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, I gotta get more things.
Okay.
Radiant, I was like watercolor pencil crayons would be the perfect exploration of this theme
Yeah.
because you can shape them like a regular pencil crayon and then you add water or you don't or you do to some parts and to not and it creates new fields of color. They're a lot of fun to play with.
Hmm.
Then are
I
you
remember
using,
when these first came out.
say again, Cheryl?
I said I remember when these first came out. My daughter's an artist, and she was so excited about them, and they were really hard to find originally. I ended up having to go to Opus out in Port Coquitlam,
Yep.
and I paid a stupid amount of money for them. And now you can buy them in the dollar store.
Yeah.
That was like, I don't know, 25 years ago.
Find yourself a friend like Morgan
Yeah.
with a massive collection.
I feel like almost any of the art ladies have a big board that they're kind of sitting on. It just happens.
Yep.
Are you working in straight watercolors, Darlene, or watercolor pencils as well?
No, I was going to use my watercolor pencils, but I'm using them just straight watercolors.
Very cool.
Hmm.
What colors is everybody thinking?
I got a whole bunch of colors.
Me too.
Nice.
My colors are kind of a rainbow gradient.
I'm leaning towards blues and greens.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
They're not bright, but I thought there's a bit of contrast. I can layer them.
Yeah. I'm working in red.
Oh, fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like lines.
Lines and circles. Very easy to fall back on.
Yeah. So when you did I copied your grid. This is,
Yeah. Oh, cool.
I didn't know how to make, how you made the spaces between the squares.
So I'll pull it up. So I drew the grid on like we did with the pattern making ones. And then I
Yeah.
just drew kind of like not perfect squares inside the grid and erased the grid
Okay.
afterwards.
Oh, okay.
And they were
And
like,
then you very carefully,
you can see this one's like pretty wonky, right? That's pretty
yeah.
good. But
But it gets lost in the whole overall. You don't even notice
yeah.
if it's wonky or.
And that's kind of if you're doing something repetitive, it's very forgiving that way. If there's a lot of them, your eyes will just kind of gloss over any minor differences. So how's everyone liking the snow?
Not.
I do not like it at all. Actually, that's not true. It's nice to take pictures of.
Yes, you've been taking some beautiful pictures.
Oh, thanks.
Have your chickens been out yet?
They were out last night, and they basically stayed on the steps of the coop and around the front door. Not impressed.
And what does Earl think of it?
He's inside cat right now. He goes out for his, constitutional twice a day, and then he's on my bed.
Yep.
He's totally camped on my bed right now.
And my guys are acting like having to use their cat box is the biggest thing that's ever been asked of them in their whole lives. They can go outside. They're perfectly capable of going outside. They just don't like that it's cold and they don't want to have to go inside.
Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate that.
We're all quite spoiled. Whitney's been dealing with snow for at least a month now.
Oh, it's been a lot longer than that. We've actually had a really cold winter, but I just shoveled 5 inches of snow out of the driveway, and there's more coming. It all happened today.
Yeah.
Fun.
How much
So much
driveway
fun
do you
keeping
have?
chickens.
I don't know, it's a fair bit. Took me 2 hours to do, and Pat was there for about an hour of it. So it's like 3 man-hours of work.
Are you able to get out and get around, Darlene, or are you stuck at home while it's like this?
I'm pretty well stuck at home.
Yeah.
I did go out to a seniors meeting yesterday, though.
Oh,
I
good.
got a ride there, so it was perfect.
Yeah. How were the snacks?
Good. Yeah, it was actually a lunch. It was good.
Nice.
I've got so many people are trying to get me a dog that I'm not sure I'm ready for.
I'm guilty of that.
Yes, you are.
So how does that even happen?
I I lost my wonderful doggie in September, and everybody thinks I'm ready for a new dog except me.
No, that makes sense.
But
That it's too soon.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was if you were widowed, we wouldn't be expecting you to get on the dating pool right now.
No,
That's true.
Yes.
exactly.
Have you reintroduced your frostbitten chicken, Whitney?
Not yet, but I'm thinking about it because she's looking really good. And the good nesting boxes are in the house that she's isolated in, and they're laying underneath the other house and in the far, far corner that I can't reach. I have no eggs because they're all too far away and they get frozen unless I collect them like within a couple hours.
Yeah.
So I have like no eggs. I don't know where they all are. They're hiding them. Anyway, I want to open up my isolation unit just so I can collect some freaking eggs again. It's driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Feeding them every day and getting no eggs is not what I signed up for.
No.
You should ask Cheryl to send you the article she wrote on pricing of eggs. It's really good.
Why can't I just sell mine for 5? Whatever. Like,
I'm a big
try that.
believer in not having to justify whatever price you want to charge. They're your eggs,
Oh,
and your customers will either buy them or they won't, right?
right. That was more just like my thinking behind it. I kind of
Mhm.
asked a local Facebook group just to see what their like considerations were, but like, some people like really did the math on it and they're like, we cannot we cannot break even unless we're selling X amount of eggs for $5 a dozen, like every week. And I was just like, I was like, wow, you guys, I'm like, thank you for doing the math on that. Like they broke it all down. And I was just like, crap, why did I start all this? This is really expensive. I'm not looking at the bill like this. Like,
And then how long do you get out of a bag of food for how many chickens?
I feed a quarter pound a day in the summer and a third of pound a day per bird in the winter. I've got half my flock is large breed chickens, so they actually eat all of that and whatever snacks I will throw their way.
Yeah.
But I also have some smaller chickens who eat way less than that. So more like, so I go through 16 birds. Like, I don't know, 4 or 5 pounds a day, 4 to 4 pounds a day. So probably like, I don't know, price wise, it works out for me to be like $65 a month to keep 16 birds.
We're pretty close to our last 10 minutes, so I'm going to talk about the homework because it's a little bit technical coming up next week. I've had this one on the list for a while, and I've been wondering when was a good time to do it. And I felt with our recent events, now's the moment. So for next week, we're going to do snowflakes.
Cool.
And now there's a couple ways we can do this. There's actually, I have 2 different ways. So it kind of depends on how technical do you feel. So if you're feeling like somebody, you really want to get technical, you like your ruler. The way I made this one, I left all the lines on in this drawing so you can see the measurements I made in pencil. I did them in pencil on this one, but in pen on this one so you can see them. And then I erased those out. And that gave me this shape. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And if you're like, I don't like rulers, that doesn't sound fun, that seems way too hard. The way I did these two, also snowflakey,
Wow.
is I took a separate piece of paper. And you remember making snowflakes as little kids?
Mm-hmm.
Fold it up, blah, 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 snip, snip, snip. Then take it out, unfold it, put it against your piece of paper. Helps if you have some pieces of tape, but you can do it without tape if you're careful. And trace inside the holes. And then lift her up, color it in, and you have your snowflake. I can
Oh, very nice.
show it how it looks. And, you know, I did that one kind of square, but this one's a little bit more curly. So that's how it was when I traced it. And then took it off, colored in the background. There's the snowflake.
Very cool.
Yeah. So that's what we got coming up next week. Hopefully the snow will be gone by then. It won't be as cute, but just in case.
So what did you paint? Did you use paint on those?
This one's pencil crayon, just a silver pencil crayon. It ended up looking more like pencils than I hoped. I was hoping it would be shinier. This one, I traced in a dark, well, I did it in pencil, and then traced the outline in a dark marker, colored it in a marker. Then this one it's this, but It's this, but then erased, traced it, colored in the background, and then I was playing with some sparkle because you know snow is sparkly.
Yes. So did you do like a blue wash behind it
No,
and then
no,
white over?
it's just white. It just looks blue because of the light reflection.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, this can really
Very nice.
show you like where the lines got measured. So I did like, you know, halfway down the page, halfway down the page. And then I set the ruler like and did a centimeter, like half a centimeter to either side on the center line to give myself the shapes. It works better with a clear ruler, but you don't need a clear ruler. And I think if I hold it close enough, you can see I made as I set the ruler, I made my dots to line up so that I could measure these lines straight. So I would
I like that.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing it this way. But I also recognize not everybody wants to play with a ruler for over an hour. So
But it also gives it like a three-dimensional at some of the angles. It looks like a little box or
Yeah,
yeah,
you can
like in
shade it
here.
in.
yeah.
And then, you know, you go back through, if you don't do it in pen, if you do it just in pencil, you erase it and you've got this like nice block clear shape.
I kind of want
Very
to just
nice.
cut out kind
Do
and like make
do-
streamers of them or something.
like these ones?
Yeah. Maybe maybe I'll do mine like snowflake / Valentine's themed.
Ooh.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, because we'll be pretty close.
It'll be the 13th, so
But yeah. Maybe it's a good excuse to make up a Valentine for your Valentines.
it'll be fun. Yeah, like winter themed Valentines. I like it.
How far did everybody get tonight? Do you want to show up what we did?
I
Oh, yeah.
this looks better than it shows up. It hasn't really, yeah. I only used about 3 different colors and I just kept adding a little bit more of the next one on the color wheel.
Yeah. That's a great
I
exercise.
enjoyed that. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Did you do Stonehenge? Or is it pier, like a pier?
Sorta. Yeah. Trying to get so can you see it better?
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
oh,
Yeah.
I like that, Darlene.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
I'm almost done for once. I did a lot of prep this time so I could actually finish in our time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I like the way
And
little. Hmm?
are those felts?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
neat.
Very nice.
Want to show us your creepy
Yeah, I like
skin
that.
again, Whitney?
Oh yeah. My skin circle.
Oh, that's nice.
I love it.
The light, it changes a lot depending on the light
Yeah.
Yeah.
corner, but it's like, the skin.
How about you, Cheryl? Or we got the pressure on you?
I'm really not very far along at all. I
No worries.
should have
I'm
done
like-
some prep.
I'm usually sitting like a half an hour after these things finishing, so it's like kind of a miracle. I'm like happy with this one as is at the end.
Right. All right, I'm off to Eccentrics, everybody.
Night.
Have a
Good
good
night.
one.
Thanks, Morgan.
We'll see you next week.
See you next week.
What colors did you pick, Cheryl?
Blue and green. This is where I'm at.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
neat.
I'm just, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm still working it out.
Yeah. I like it though. It's got a very Art Deco kind of look. No,
Yeah,
yeah, Art Deco.
it's yeah, kind of getting that vibe for sure.
So thank you very much
Hey,
for coming. I look forward to seeing you guys
have a
next
great
week.
Have a
Have a
great
good
week.
week, everybody.
Have a good week. Stay warm. Don't slip.
Yes.
Take care.
Take care.